Good morning, Lowestoft. This is Esther checking in for the 10:30ish. It's Friday. Here we are. It's a gorgeous day in Lowestoft. I don't know what it's like where you are. Um, I'm calling this one the one where localised lockdown is looming. The one where localised lockdown is looming because it is, isn't it? If you live in Leicester, you're already there. If you're now up north, Greater Manchester area, some things are being reinstated up there with you. It's a really interesting time, isn't it? Scary, unnerving. We don't know what the end is going to be. We don't know how to be and what to do. So I just wanted to bring you a thought today. As always, I draw on my own spiritual path. I want to share the wisdom from that with you. I'm a Jesus follower and I wanted to share you some wisdom that I just think is about us and how we react. It's stuff for me to ponder on, for you to ponder on. And it's from an ancient book in the Bible called the letter to the Philippians. This is a letter to a church of people that are just trying to work out how to live, how to be, how to react, what to do. So here it is. It says, so bear with me. Is there any encouragement from belonging to Christ? Any comfort from his love? Any fellowship together in the Spirit? Are your hearts tender and compassionate? Then make me truly happy by agreeing wholeheartedly with each other, loving one another, working together with one mind and purpose. Like basically he's saying you lot are on a spiritual journey. You have found a spiritual path. You are inspired. You have left your old self behind. Your faith in this Jesus guy has transformed you. If you have any encouragement from that, if there's any integrity in what you're talking about, how about you love one another and work together with one mind and purpose? I just feel that at the minute. You can feel the fragmentation going on because we all have different ideas of how to be and we're all judging each other and what we should do. It's basically if you have any tenderness towards other people, any compassion towards them, love them and try and work together. What does he say? With one mind and purpose. Basically we don't want to catch this virus and we don't want to spread it. That's what it's about. We want to work out how to live well and how not to catch it and how to spread it, and to live life to the fullest within that safety net. So let's love one another. Let's have one purpose. Let's remember that when someone expresses something that we don't like. Let's remember it when somebody says something that we don't agree with. Let's love one another. It's not easy, is it? Then he says, don't be selfish. Don't try to impress others. Be humble, valuing other people more than yourself. Don't look out for only your own interests, but take an interest in others too. I don't know, it's like telling kids, isn't it? Don't be selfish, share. I'm not quite sure whether being told not to be selfish is really just going to happen. But sometimes we do need the reminder, don't we? Actually, you're being selfish with that. You just doing what you want, you claiming it's all about your liberties and your right to do. Well, there's other people out there. We have to take other people into account, don't we? Don't try to, don't show off. It's get over yourself. Don't show off. Be humble. Humble isn't being weak. Humble is just valuing other people more than yourself. That can be really hard because we're often just really self-involved about ourselves, aren't we? It's all about us and what we want and what we're doing. But this writer, this guy Paul, he's encountered Jesus. He says, think about others more than yourself. This is what it's about. Don't look out for only your own interests, but the interest of others too. And I think that's a really big thing at the moment, isn't it? All over the world, we're having to think about other people more than ourselves, and some of us are naturally good at that. Some of us are naturally more self-interested. Maybe for me it depends what day of the week it is and what mood I wake up in, but this is almost like a petition, get over yourself. It's not just about you, it's about other people as well. And then I just think that is really hard. And Paul frames it. So he basically says, you must have the same attitude that Jesus had. I'm what? If you don't believe, why would you care? It's but let's go with it and see what he says. He says, though he was God, he didn't think of equality with God as something to cling to. So it's like, although he was the creator of everything, like this is our belief system, that we're not alone in the universe, that there's deeper meaning than what you might naturally see, that the creator wants to know you, that there's a personal element to it, that in fact he wanted to know you so much that he walked about on earth in a human body so that you could get to know him. So basically he gave up all the power, he gave up his creative rights and became just a bloke. It says he gave up his divine privileges. That's what I mean. He was born in the position of a slave. Like, it says, like, he emptied himself. Like, basically, he was just born. Like, if you're the creator of everything and then you're just born and you have to, like, grow up and live, it's like, where are your rights? You have none, do you? He was born as a human being, and when he appeared in human form, he humbled himself in obedience to God and died a criminal's death. I mean, all of that like sounds really random, but basically it's like, do you know what? You think you're so special. You think you have all of these rights that you deserve to cling to, and this is my right to do this, and don't tell me I can't. It's like if God himself gave up his claim to like being the creator and all that divine authority and just was born and lived and even sacrificed himself for us, then shouldn't we be able just to get over ourselves a little bit? Just get over ourselves. So I think as lockdown maybe looms, as if you live in Greater Manchester, you now can't go in someone's house, as if you live in Leicester, maybe things are lifting, as here, as you work out, as I work out what is okay and what isn't, and make mistakes and probably need to be challenged on it, but with sympathy. And for some people it's really a lot harder than for others. The challenge is, if you have any inspiration from the fact that the creator loved you so much that he like gave up all of his power to become a bloke and walk around and let you know that you're loved. If you have any inspiration from your spiritual journey, if you have any inspiration from the growth that you are going through, from the people that you meet that you love, if you have any inspiration from that, don't be selfish, it says. Don't try to impress other people. This isn't a showing off thing. This isn't a competition. Like, humble yourself, like, get over yourself. Think of others more than yourself. You might want to go and hang out with that big group of people, but is it really about you? It's not, is it? Don't look out just for your own interests, but take an interest in others too. I think that's a challenge for all of us. I'm not any better at that than anyone else. So that's my thought for Friday. May you, as you navigate this minefield that is COVID-19 and life within it, may you be inspired by the way the Creator sacrificed himself for you. And may you be willing to sacrifice your rights for the safety and the love of other people. Take care, Lowestoft. And if you are out today, 2 of us chaplains will be out in Kirkley chatting to the shop owners, encouraging people and sharing some love from 10:30 to 12:30. Maybe we'll see you. If not, see you back on Monday. Bye.